Everyone knows that art and painting are not the easiest things to understand. We see that there are some puzzle pieces, but we don't always know what to do with it. You can never be sure about what's exactly happening in a painting, but we can at least try to look at some pieces, right? But let's first dig up some information about the painter of those pieces. It's this guy, August Macke. He was born in Germany in 1887, and he loved to travel, but liked painting even better. And being a painter in Germany back then was very interesting to a lot of people, since the whole art scene was changing around the 1900s. Realistic paintings were replaced by paintings such as this one. It shows the painter's expression instead of a simple projection, and added a new element. Painting became personal. August Macke became friends with Franz Marc, Kandinsky, Monet, and Delaunay, and they influenced him a lot. For instance, look at the paintings. Can you see any similarities? Franz Marc and Kandinsky were even such good friends that they created the expressionistic movement Die Blue Rider. But how is this related to the pieces we saw in the beginning? When you look at this piece, you can see that Macke used similar shapes as Franz Marc, the same sort of colors as Kandinsky, and applied Cézanne's theory that the background is as important as the foreground. And what about this one? At first sight, this can be a giant lollipop, but it would be more logical if this would be a music instrument. The end of the stick kind of looks like a hand that is pointing somewhere. Maybe it's pointing in the right direction, to something bright, something light, something happy. This piece looks way different though. You can see two persons chatting, maybe even flirting, since there seems to be an arm put on the other person's shoulder. But they could also be dancing with each other. They could be dancing in a wedding chapel, luckily in love, or simply in their living room. But it's definitely not this guy that is being loved. Pierrot is the name of Macke's painting, and looking at the other puzzle pieces, he seems to be the odd one out. A Pierrot usually is the naive, loyal servant in a commedia dell'arte, and in this painting he seems to be serving the cause of love, being the entertainer, but is being left out of the scene. But is he really? Well, here it is, the complete puzzle. The story that was told is just one of many that one can tell. So what's yours?